Red Faction 2 was released in 2002 for the PS2 and in 2003 for the Xbox, GameCube and PC. Rather than Mars, the game takes place on Earth 5 years after the rebellion of the original game. You play as Alias, a nanotech enhanced soldier part of a military team working for the Republic of the Commonwealth. Your mission is to steal nanotechnology research which is then used to create super soldiers. This doesn't go down very well and ultimately you end up hunting down your leader Victor Sopot. The plot is a bit wacky and all over the place compared to the first game, but it's still entertaining. Jason Statham and Lance Henriksen lend their voices to the game to give it a bit of Hollywood flair.
Don't screw up, Alias. Chancellor Sopot wants, Chancellor Sopot gets.
The game definitely has a different style to the first Red Faction game. The game goes for more of a run and gun action style first person shooter. The action is highly packed and only lets up in a couple of instances. There are 14 different weapons to use and 4 different throwable explosives. Certain weapons can be dual wielded too for double the firepower. There's also a series of on-rail shooting segments where you kill everything in sight, and a few segments where you can control a vehicle yourself such as the returning submarine, but also new vehicles such as the mech suit. The gore has also been ramped up to fit the level of action. There's more blood splatter and enemies will explode into small giblets. The game runs on the same engine as the first, so the destruction mechanics that the series prides itself upon returns. This time the destruction feels much more of a focused experience. Gone are the rock walls, floors and endless tunnels of the first game. While it was fun in Red Faction 1, the destruction physics felt underutilised, whereas in this game, the destruction lends itself to the gameplay a bit better. Blowing up walls to allow yourself a better trajectory is a common occurrence. There's also a lot more smaller objects you can destroy this time, such as ornamental statues and structures. Included with the game is a multiplayer mode that has a bit more depth than Red Faction 1. You can organise teams and access special play modes. There are different modes such as Deathmatch, Bagman, Arena and Capture the Flag. Unfortunately, there's no LAN or online multiplayer with the PC versions, so your only option is to play with bots. Upon release, the game received mixed to positive reviews. Reviewers disliked the short length of the campaign and the lack of online multiplayer, but praised the improved visuals and solid gameplay. Many reviewers mentioned the AI could have been improved a bit, but I don't see anything wrong with it. This guy seems to be aiming pretty well. After Red Faction 2, it would be 6 years until we saw another Red Faction game, so tune into the next retrospective where I look at Red Faction Guerrilla.